RWBY Volume 3, Episode 3, and this one is titled, It's Brawl in the Family. I feel like we're missing a word. And that it's is an I-T-I-S, or I-T-apostrophe-S, as in it is Brawl in the Family. Is that a reference I'm not getting? Plausible. I mean, Brawl in the Family is a type of comic strip, I don't know. That's all I know about. Maybe it's like a pun? I don't know. Anyway, in the previous episode, we got more tournament stuff going on, and, so yeah, Juniper advanced, and, we learned that Neptune's afraid of the water, and Neptune and Sun's team move forward. And, in the end, Weiss, no, it was Weiss, that was right the first time. I'm getting better. Weiss looked at a fish and was like, oh, it's him, or her, I don't remember honestly, I think it was him, but, so she clearly recognizes something about the ship. Bye, Pyra. Pyra was the first to break the chain and fly away. I wonder if that's symbolism.
Weiss, what is the big deal? Who is it? Who is she?
It was a she.
Winter.
Winter?
Your sister?
Sister?
Winter!
Oh, if only I was still doing this with Winter's gift.
Winter, I'm so happy to see you! Oh.
Winter, you have some explaining to do.
Beacon, it's been a long time. The air feels different.
I mean, it is fall, so yeah, it's probably colder.
Winter arrives in the fall.
What are you doing here?
Classified.
Oh, right. Well, how long are you staying?
Classified.
Classified.
Of course. Well,
Awkward.
this is nice, I think.
Hmm.
You're going to love it here! I know you travel a lot, but so much of Beacon is different from Atlas. Vale, too. The government and school are completely separate. Can you believe it?
I'm more than familiar with how this kingdom handles its bureaucracy. That is not why I came.
Right. I'm sorry.
Nor did I come here to watch my own blood fail so miserably in battle.
Fail?
But it appears
I
had no
advanced.
choice in the matter.
But we won!
Only a novice would refer to that as a victory. I counted at least 3 strikes missed.
Oh,
Leave us.
jeez, you're one of those types.
How have you been?
Oh, splendid! Thank you for asking. I'm actually
Excuse me,
very top
we
ranking
won
of our scoring
4-0.
class. The rest of my studies are going wonderfully, too.
Because I missed 3 strikes.
Silence, you boob! I don't recall asking about your ranking. I asked how you've been. Are you eating properly?
She slapped
you taking
her.
up any hobbies? Are you making new friends?
Well, there's Ruby. Boo.
I see. So this is the leader you wrote of? How appropriate.
Never change, RWBY. Never change.
Thank you.
I'm the main
Greetings,
character.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah, of course you
I
underestimate
wish
me.
to thank you for taking an interest in my sister.
Oh,
Wonder how many
yes,
years of
of
difference
course.
there's between them.
the honor is in my court.
I have business with the general and your headmaster. But seeing as I'm early, why don't you take me to your quarters?
Really?
Yes. I wish to inspect them and make sure they are up to my personal standards.
Of course. Just so you're aware, the bunk beds only look unstable.
Bunk beds?
I'll catch up. Wait, I mean, I will reconvene with you both.
Just
at a
based on the
later-
attitude, you can tell so much about how Weiss got to be how she is.
At a juncture. Yeah.
There's similarities between her and her sister, and yet the differences exemplify why they're different. Weiss may love her sister, but she doesn't want to be her sister. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. What the heck?
Hey. Yeah. I'm talking to you, Ice Queen.
Halt!
Excuse me? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Shh. Not you.
He's drunk.
You.
A crow?
So that gaudy ship of yours in town? Guess you're here too.
I'm standing right before you.
Standing here, I realize.
So it would seem.
You realize you just destroyed Atlas military property.
They're robots.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
I don't have time for your immature games, Qrow.
Wait, you two know each other?
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
Well, you know what you really are? A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss.
I'm not sure what you think you're implying, but I've heard enough.
Oh, I heard too. I heard old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozpin.
Ozpin?
Weiss, it's time for you to go.
What?
Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh?
If you won't hold your tongue, then I will gladly remove it for you.
All right, then. Come take it.
He's got moves. And again, he's drunk fighting. Great, now that's... Please, thank you. Now your Sheriff Scott, I can make you both the thumbnail, because I can't pick one.
What's going on? Some crazy guy just started attacking my sister. Oh no! Who would do such a bad? It's my uncle!
Uncle?
Take her butt, Uncle Qrow! Teach him respect, Winter.
Of course. Oh, jeez. Of course their siblings are related. Family. Their siblings are cool. Ooh. Oh, so much property damage. She's more graceful than he is, but he's probably got more power than she does. Just raw brute force. I mean, just looking by the size of the weapons, of course it's a gun. At this point, I should start counting the weapons that aren't guns. And so far, it's Jean's sword and shield. The end. Ooh, the dual blade. Okay, so much about him having more brute force, because she pushed him back that far. Dubs against a crow. Ooh. Well, this has been the most intense fight of the season, and it's not even a tournament fight. You can tell it's two masters of their craft at work. Oh. He stopped. He knows something she doesn't. Penny? Is that you?
What in the world do you think you're doing?
He started the altercation, sir.
That's actually not true. She attacked first.
I mean, look at her. She went right for my neck. Qrow. She's a worthy opponent, a strong fighter, but Qrow isn't an idiot either.
What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing.
Now, everyone. There is a sanctioned fight happening just around the corner at the Coliseum that I can assure you has better seats and popcorn.
Break it up,
Yeah, but
everyone.
is it a better
We'll
fight?
take care of this mess.
Let's go.
I want to see those two go at it in a tournament, just like a Masters tournament, you know? Good to see Penny again, though.
Hi. It's so good to see you.
Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Nope. I saw that clip. Out of
A
context.
word, please.
You know, we're really lucky she can just fix everything. I wish frickin' repairs
care
to
of
the...
our courtyard.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Stuff would be that
Catch
at
you
least in
later,
real
kid.
life, you know? We've got a pothole in the middle of the
And
street.
suddenly, the
Send
reckless
Glenda
makes sense.
Goodwitch.
You're just mad because he whooped butt. That was a draw at best.
It was a draw because the fight was stopped. Honestly, they probably could have kept going until one of them win, and honestly, I think Winter had the
You were one
upper
of my
hand.
men, I would have you shot.
If I was one of your men, I'd shoot myself.
Well, I
love that
wouldn't
line.
condone his behavior. Retaliating like you did certainly didn't help.
I
the
think
situation.
Winter would win,
He's always
but
drunk.
but Qrow would not just let her. He'd take an arm or a leg with him.
Qrow, why are you here?
You've been out of contact for weeks. You can't just go dark like that in the field.
I'm not one of your special operatives, Jimmy.
General.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You sent me to get intel on our enemy, and I'm telling you, our enemy is here.
We know.
Oh, you know. Well, thank goodness I'm out there risking my life to keep you all informed.
Qrow,
Communication's a two-way street, pal. You see this? That's the send button.
They had reason to assume you'd been compromised.
And I have reason to assume you don't need to be here. Seriously, who invited her?
Schnee will discuss this incident back on my ship.
But sir,
Winter, leave.
Get out, Winter. X
Yes,
out of the
sir.
video. No, I'm kidding. He winked at her. She wants me. They all want me.
Go on.
Your little infiltrator isn't just another pawn. They're the one responsible for Autumn's condition.
Wait, Autumn's a character too.
Despite what the world thinks, we're not just teachers or generals or headmasters. The people in this room, the leaders of the other two academies,
mean,
we're
on
the
the
ones
season.
that keep the world safe from the evils no one even knows about. It's why we meet behind closed doors, why we work in the shadows. So you tell me, James, when you brought your army to Vale, did you think you were being discreet, or did you just not give a damn?
I didn't give a damn.
Discreet wasn't working. I'm here because this is what was necessary.
You're here because Ozpin wanted you here. He made you a part of this inner circle and opened your eyes to the real fight that's in front of us.
And I am grateful.
Oh, well, you've got a real funny way of showing it.
The people of Vale needed someone to protect them. Someone who would act. When they look to the sky and see my fleet, they feel safe. And our enemies will feel
I
us.
wouldn't.
You think they're scared of your little ships? I've been out there and I've seen the things she's made, and let me tell you, they are fear.
And fear will bring the grim. A guardian is a symbol of comfort, but an army is a symbol of conflict.
Yeah.
There's an energy in the air now, a question in the back of everyone's minds. If this is the size of our defenses, what is it we're expecting to fight?
Yeah, what if this is our defenses? What are we fighting against?
So then, what would you suggest we do?
I suggest we find our guardian.
And you're sure?
Bad hair, used a scythe, and smelled like my dad after a long day. It was him.
What do we do? Nothing. We stay the course. They have no idea who we are, so we have no reason to worry. Besides, the last of the heavy lifting is being taken care of. thanks to our clever little friend. Speaking of which, it appears we have a new access point.
Anywhere good?
You could say that. Go to your rooms. I'll prepare everything for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
They should have pictured the general, but in the previous season she had hacked into the chess database. She's rigging the system.
The randomization process is complete! Ladies and gentlemen, your double tournament lineup!
Well, I was only seeing the French girl for a few minutes. I'm here already. In the previous season, she hacked into the database thing with the pawn stuff, so I guess this was long-term planning into getting to this tournament. I don't know if that means that the commander guy is actually evil, but I wouldn't rule it out. I've seen these character model sheets, though. I get the feeling I'm going to like Qrow, but then again, apparently Qrow's a fan favorite, so that's not going to be a big surprise. Hey, then again, adding one more fan to a fan favorite isn't illegal. I like all those character models, though. So yeah, the plot thickens and we meet two new characters who are apparently bitter rivals. They totally had a thing, or they're going to have a thing. There is no in-between. Okay, there is an in-between, but you know. Either way. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be interested in where the plot's going, but odds are next is just going to be another tournament fight, so that's fine. Although, the thing that's... although I guess that establishes why it says, it's brawl in the family. Because the family's brawled. Still feels like... So it's not, there is a brawl in the family, it's the families are clashing, that's why that... I know I just literally repeated myself, but I like to talk. There's one thing I love, it's hearing myself talk. Anyway. Yeah. The plot thickens and I'm interested. Looking forward to where it goes next week.